Hey. Yo, when you hear them dogs barking, that means Cleveland is in the building, and it's GameTime216. I am Bobby G, along with my fabulous co-host Big Mike from the Man Cave. What's happening, bro?
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, we are full of heartbreak, just like a lot of you guys. But let's use this time to heal and move on and dust off all of that, all those cringy feelings. Man, we're going to be positive today. Actually, that's not true. We're going to call it like it is, man. We keep it a buck all the time. But whatever, we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. That is Cleveland Browns football, week 1. Heartbreaking loss to the Bengals. We sat down at the table, and they kept, coming around with that tray trying to give us the game, and we kept saying, no, we'll take the next course.
We'll wait until week 17.
Yeah, they tried to serve it to us as an appetizer. We said no. They brought it for the main course. We said no. They brought another L for dessert, and we said no. We went home with our own L. Bruh.
Yeah, so we did eat the L. We're like, yeah, give us that thing. We don't like that W. We only like right angles.
Apparently, our kicker doesn't, man. He likes it a little bit wider. Yeah, we here, man. We talk all things Cleveland. Like it is, man. Hey, the Browns dropped the ball literally. The kicker wasn't the only person that had some issues during the game. A couple of our receivers, some pretty disappointing plays. We're going to talk about that as well. Week 2 preview. We got the Ravens coming up. And I think they're going to be pretty pissed off. So, it should lead to an interesting week 2. And, of course, we'll give you our weekly picks for the rest of next week's slate. But, bro. And, yeah, it's all Brown stuff. If you want to, here's our recap of Ohio State. They played Grambling, Blow. What you want to talk about? They did what they were supposed to do. And the Guardians, they ain't making the playoffs. Still. I know they climbed back to within 2.5 games of the wild card. They're still not making the postseason. Sorry, but I do like that rookie pitcher, man. Hey, that kid can spin it.
That boy's throwing that ball.
Yeah, I like him a hell of a lot better than I like Tanner Bybee at any point during his career. I never liked Tanner Bybee. So, but, man, let's get to it, man. I'm going to talk about it. Say, week 1, season opener at home. Bengals, 1-5 under
Yes.
Joe Burrow, week 1, including a loss to us in 2023 at home to Deshaun Watson. As a matter of fact, speaking of 2023, our defense yesterday looked a lot like that 2023 defense. And we're going to talk about that as well. But we drop it, man. 17-16. Very disappointed. And a lot of people blaming that guy right there. Mr. Schmidt. All the Schmidt jokes. Hey, that's been so funny was I can't lie though. First thoughts on the game. I'll let you get what off your chest. You got to get off your chest.
Listen here, I don't know, man. This dude right there, that guy right there. Oh, what up, man? That dude, he's the most accurate kicker, most whatever kicker in college. Great, we bring him in, he wins the job. So we're all kind of feeling okay about the situation. Then he goes out there and misses that extra point, and I about lost it. An extra point. I about threw somebody else's phone halfway across my shot because that's what I was watching the game on. I was like, this is unbelievable. But dude, like you said, the defense looked absolutely phenomenal. I mean, there's still some things to clean up, but again, that first drive was really the
Wow.
only drive. Damn, huge right there.
I'm saying the comment is tripping.
that first Cincinnati drive was really that only drive they got off on us on, pause on that. But man, yeah, that defense looked good. I mean, we got to stop the middle maybe a little more. They were running it up the middle a little too much. But Flacco looked good. I can't be mad at him. And those 2 interceptions, I don't put them on Flacco. That dude threw the ball to the wide receivers, and they felt like it hit them, and he threw it up to the defensive back. Like, here you go, and they threw it right up there. Like that first one, I was like, what the like just happened? How the the wide receiver had it, and then it goes right up to the defensive player, and they scooped up 2 of those. Like that defense is sorry. They are who we thought they were. Sorry ass defense. That defense is trash, dude.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words because again, it came down to 4 points left on the table, or you can go technical. You can go 6. We could have had, or I mean, yeah, 6 because we could have had that safety with Garrett doing his thing. And I said, someone asked me the other day because they go defensive player of the year. I said, man, Myles Garrett. I go,
Yeah.
he's got a lot to prove right now. He's pissed. He had all that drama, all that bullshit he did. He got to come out and show something. He came out in a big way.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him 3 sacks in a row. He literally took a drive and made it his. I mean, that was insane. That's all you heard was his name, Myles Garrett.
Should consider the Saturday's beat down of Michigan a gift to Ohio State for knocking Texas down a peg. Well, don't do that. Don't do nothing for me. I'm a Hurricane fan, so
He
it don't help me
man.
out.
Hey, look, man. They got to stop. That Bryce Underwood kid, he's gonna be good. He is gonna be good.
Oh, it's not looking good. Not looking
Let
good.
him grow. Let him do something. Don't just be like, hey, this guy,
True, he's a
generational.
freshman. Yeah, that's true. I give you that 100%. Some bullet points though. Some bullet points I had on the game. I guess good, the bad, the ugly. We started good. We did score on our first drive of the game, so that was good to see. Even though we took that drive, from the first quarter into the second. 16 plays, 58 yards. That drive lasted for 30 real-time minutes.
Insane.
Yeah, insane. That was kudos on offense to be able to hold the ball that long. And shout out to the Bengals. They did help. Multiple penalties, helped us along the way. But still, just incredible to see us do that. More good. I guess I like the pace of the offense, for lack of a better word. Like, I thought, a lot of people criticized Stefanski for his play calling and how he runs the offense. I thought he did a good job, especially in the first half, balancing the pass and run. I think it was actually almost even split. It's 15-14 going into the half. So I like this pace of the game, and especially you're facing one of the. This might be the best offense we see all year, if not the best one of. And I know taking that we shut them down, but come on, we all know the Bengals are going to be explosive. Whatever voodoo we have over them is what we have. But I like to see that, especially because they took their first drive straight down the field and gutted. But that goes to my second point of the good. We criticized this team over the last few seasons about making adjustments. Whatever Schwartz did at halftime, kudos. 7 yards in the second half. 7 yards. I think we had more first downs than the Bengals had yards in the second half, which is crazy. Whatever switch he did or whatever he recognized that they were doing, or whatever Al Pacino type Any Given Sunday speech he gave them dudes at halftime, it worked because the defense came out on fire, and hopefully that's the defense that we see for the rest of the season. Some more good. and turn it to these guys. Where we at? The Rooks.
Mm-hmm.
The Rooks, they played. Hey, Dylan Sampson. I tweeted during the game. I think we got one. Now, the numbers in the run game, yeah, we can work on that. But I don't think we expect him to be the lead back. I think we're all expecting Judkins to
Yes.
carry that mantle. But in the pass game, bro,
Oh yeah.
he kind of reminded me a little bit of Eric Metcalf back there. I was like, oh, like a kid out of the backfield.
I mean, he a number
And
away. He a
yeah,
number away. If you look at it, 22,
ab-
21. All right.
absolutely. You know, the one thing I really appreciated about his game, every time he caught a pass out of the backfield, he made the first guy miss.
Mm-hmm.
That that is going to be so crucial going forward. If he can continue to make that first guy miss, he either made a miss or he broke the tackle. Which coming in, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of down on him. I was like, he's proved me wrong yesterday.
There
He
you
proved me wrong
go.
yesterday. Fannin, love the way they used him. I love how creative they were in getting him the ball. In my head, I thought we would use him kind of the way San Fran uses Cal Juszczyk. Ironically, he chose to change to that number.
Well, that's his number from Bowling Green. That's his thing.
Big facts, big facts. Um, but yeah, I liked how they moved around. We saw him do a lot. Oh, well, not a lot. We saw him do all of the things that Harrison Bryant used to do, plus more.
Yes.
So if they're gonna continue to use him and get him involved in gameplay like that, I love that. Other good, Schlesinger. I know a lot of Browns fans are high on him. You know how I feel about that. I think he can compete for Defensive Rookie of the Year. I mean, yeah, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Led the team in tackles, so he did not disappoint. Showing us that what we saw in the preseason wasn't a fluke. He can sustain it. A lot of people were surprised he earned a green dot during the preseason. Yesterday definitely proved that he earned it. Including scaring the bejesus out of Chase Brown on that one play. Hey, Chase Brown had that bat. He looked up and said, "Oh, the alligator armed it." That we've not had a middle linebacker who can provide that type of presence since probably DeQuell. And I don't even think DeQuell was a middle. He was just a monster. It just sucks that JOK can't be out there. I pray he can play football again. Because these two dudes, I
agree.
One more part of the good. I'm gonna get. Matter of fact, this is probably the thing that impressed me the most. This dude, hey, Greg Newsome. For all the concern people had when MJ Emerson went down, and I know people are suspect on Newsome. This is his proven year. He's up for an extension. Hey, he played yesterday.
Yeah.
He played his butt off yesterday, including this was probably a crucial break. It was a third down play. He got his hand in there and knocked the ball away from Chase. He looked like rookie year Greg Newsome, the one that we thought, oh, okay, him and Denzel might be that talent. He had a flashback day. Hopefully he can keep that momentum up for the rest of the season. If he can, it's gonna be dangerous. The bad. Drop passes.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know I've heard debate. People say they don't blame Flacco for the picks. I blame him for the first one. I do blame him for the first one. If you take it back to that first pick, remember Judy kind of sat down in the zone. So Flacco threw it a little bit off to his left, which would have been Judy's right. So he did it wasn't on target. So for that one, and I understand it touched Judy's hands. You get your hands on it, you got to catch it. And he's our number one. You definitely got to make that play. But Joe got to be on target. Sorry. The Tillman, that was so heartbreaking. That was so heartbreaking. I think the thing that made it the most heartbreaking, he was having a great game.
Yes, he was.
He's having a great game. Like any question you had about the Browns, I feel coming into the season was like answered. You know, okay, if Judy's our number one, who's going to be our number two? Hey, Tillman stepped up. He's just like, oh, okay, if we can get this out of Tillman every week, I'll take it. Are we going to be able to run the ball? Hey, we didn't dominate in the run game, but there were some plays where, you know, they had some running lanes. Right. Plus, with the short passing game, in conjunction, it was like, okay, we can move the ball, you know, like that.
The whole thing is, oh yeah, Tillman did that, but the whole thing is with that run game, it shows we can make third downs manageable.
Facts.
Because they're doing those dump offs and they're getting more yards than just that 1 or 2 when the ball's tossed to them. They're getting, you know, 4 or 5 yards. So it's like, all right, we're making things manageable. And again, Flacco, all right, I can see you giving that 1 interception, all right. But again, he did.
Speaking of, it was 31-45, 290, 1-2, 75.2 rating. Oh that. David Jane, hey, appreciate you for viewing. So come on, fellas, guys drafted 2 QBs and won't use them. The Browns are sad. Well, I mean, just because you draft a QB don't mean they got to play right away. Some of the best have sat. Patrick Mahomes sat. Josh Allen actually sat.
You know, the Colts drafted Anthony Richardson. He was trash. And now where he's at. Oh, Cam Ward played for the Titans. How did he look? I mean, come on. Just because we drafted a QB doesn't mean we got to throw him out to the fire. Because how many times has a Cleveland team done thrown that QB to the fire and it ain't been worth shit?
Yeah.
Look, Green Bay has the QB recipe. Yeah, look, Green Bay has the QB recipe in a sense. You seen what they did. They had Brett Favre. They drafted A-Rod. He sat for 3 damn years. Came in dog. Same with Love. Sat for a couple years, came in dog. I mean, it's crazy how Green Bay does it.
James Jones resurgence.
Hey, listen. Indiana Jones over there, dude. That's crazy.
Yesterday it was.
He did something that only 3 or 4 other quarterbacks have ever done. I mean, that's Otto Graham being one of them.
I take the whole QB thing is like it's a player to player. You know, some players you can put right in there, and they can learn. They don't get discouraged. They won't. You know, they can mentally handle it. Right. You're not gonna break them. Some you can't. Like Anthony Richardson is broken. He's got to get out of Indy. Hell, Justin Fields, like his first 3 seasons, bro. Like we saw what he did yesterday. But his first 3 seasons, you know, you can't tell me his confidence wasn't shaken. Especially he had a game against our defense and had 1 total yard of offense in the whole game. Like so,
it was. My thing is you didn't put no talent around him ever.
You didn't, but that's what I'm saying. Like it depends on the
situations.
Yeah. Like okay, flip flop it. What if Caleb Williams was drafted back then and Justin Fields was on this Bears team? Would it made a difference? Maybe, maybe not. We'll never know. But all I know is there's a different kind of talent in New York than he had in Chicago or even Pittsburgh. And he looked pretty decent yesterday. I'm not gonna say that's how the whole season's gonna go, but it's a case by case basis, David. Like, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, this is examples for both sides. It's examples for both sides. Like I say, Mahomes sat. Yeah, Mahomes sat. Peyton Manning started. Like, but who's right? They're both good. Well, Peyton doesn't be. Is he in the Hall of Fame yet? No, I can't remember.
Yeah, should be. Yeah, Eli's the one that's not in it. Yeah.
All right, and Mahomes is gonna get in. So it's like for us, our guys, right now, sit, learn. Looking at the preseason, they both need to watch how it's done. They become better pros. That's another good from the game that I saw. The amount of times that I saw Shador next to Joe, or standing behind him, watching what's going on, on the tablet, or even just talking to him, he's sitting on the bench. I like that.
Yeah, I'm definitely not into throwing these guys to the fire anymore. Like, let
Yeah.
these dudes, if we got two of them, cool. Let them chill, let them relax, let them watch old man Joe do his thing because this man's been doing it for how long and he knows how to do it. This dude's a Super Bowl MVP, a dog. He's done
Absolutely.
things that others haven't.
Some more of the bad. The defense played great. Only saw like a couple of laps. I mean, first half defense is what it was. We definitely got gassed in the run game. The adjustment at halftime was great, but we cannot come out like that next week. We can't. Derrick Henry will run for 300 yards on us, and Lamar will pile on 150 right behind him.
Yeah.
So we got to come out from the gate. We can't start in our run defense can't start like they started yesterday. Another coverage breakdown on Noah Fant's touchdown on the goal line. I don't know who. I think it was I don't think it was Hickman. I can't remember who was back there. Bit too hard on the play fake. Stepped up and let Noah Fant get behind the entire defense. We gotta. And Joe Burrow, he does sell a good play fake, but come on, you can't commit that hard. You gotta watch your man. Once you see your man's literally not block anybody, he just sneaks between the two linemen. That's got to tell you something. Like I used to play safety once upon a time, and it was like on a play fake, I was looking at my assignment, especially you're on the goal line. That's a man-to-man assignment. That's not his own assignment. That's a man-to-man. I don't care what's going on to the goal line until I see once I see my man block commit, then I'm taking off. He didn't do nothing. He didn't even pretend to block. He literally just came off the line, split between the end and the outside backer, and went to the end. Yeah, you got to pay more attention to your assignment than that. But aside from, I would say that the run defense and that one broken, maybe a couple times where we let T Higgins get to the side, he was on the sideline wide open, but for the most part, if I give it a letter grade, the defense was A plus for sure.
Yes.
Good more points. Like talking about Samson for a little bit. You saying, the huge elephant in the room is gonna be the kicker. What do? Do you cut him today? Do you let him rock?
I mean,
He's a rookie.
let him rock.
Let
Let him rock. I jumped right to it and said, get him out. As soon as he missed that field goal, send him to the locker room, pack his shit. But let him rock. I mean, like I was told, because I did a whole thing. One of the comments was, he is one of the best kickers that came out of college ever and all this other good shit. Great. All right. Maybe the moment was too big for him. But now it's time to, all right, you were there. You messed up. Regain your composure. He misses another kick in this Ravens game. I mean, as soon as he misses it, go for 2 every damn time. Screw extra points. Just go for 2. 2 tight ends set that shit. Letting Njoku and Fannin do their thing. Go for 2.
Well, here's the question: do you bring in somebody to put on the practice squad? Maybe give him a little competition. During the week, just the threat of them bringing in another kicker. Or, I mean, here's one thing I do like. I think his psyche's in the right place because after the game, hey, he answered those questions like a champ.
Oh yeah, no problem. Standing and taking target practice. He was getting destroyed and getting grind. He took it.
So I respect that. That lets me know, he's realizing, hey, I messed up. But yeah, he's mentally tough. But damn, bro, I haven't seen a start by this kicker. What was it, a couple years ago? As a matter of fact, I think it was the Bengals and was it the Bengals and the Vikings or the Packers and the Vikings? And like the Vikings kicker missed 4 straight field goals, could have won the game.
Oh man, yeah, shit.
I think it was Greg Joseph. I think it was Greg Joseph. He used to be the Browns kicker. Missed 4 straight field goals, and yeah. So we'll see what he got. The ugly. Not a whole lot of. I mean, super ugly. Besides the kicking, slow up. Maybe you could say we want more out of the offense, but it's week one. It's week one.
Hey, listen. Surprisingly,
the offense is going to be a problem.
There was a lot of good for an L. There's a lot of good here for an L, and that's because we didn't know what to expect with this team. We know what we got on paper. We know what the team can be. Yeah. We know the personnel that's there. It's a good team. This is not a 1-win team, a 2-win team. This team could win some damn games. And now we saw
looking at the way some of the teams on our schedule played yesterday.
Yes, and we got a lot of good talented rookies that are there, and we're like, man, we can do some things. We can do some damn things with these guys. Now we got Junkins, who is signed and ready to roll too, so that just adds to it all. The defense, if they can keep that whole situation up.
This guy. Stop it.
I'll bring him in. Bring him in.
No. I'm not. No. I can't handle it anymore. Gonna make me roast your teams again, Alan.
Man, hold on. You had a guy miss 4 straight. You know why that happened.
Yeah.
It's like Cowboys.
He also had the holder drop a snap one time. I remember that one.
Yeah.
But hell, let's move on, man. This one's in the books. It is what it is. Like I said, Junkins, I think he had this. He said he met with the NFL yesterday.
Yeah, and it looks like he's gonna be good.
Yeah, know his fate. Hey, like I say, if Junkins can be what we think he can be, that backfield can be dangerous. That backfield can be very dangerous. Yeah.
And I like Sanders. I like Sanders too. That dude, he just he's at all right. He's the fullback in a situation, really. Like, all right, just burrow through this damn shit.
O-line. A lot of people had questions about the O-line, but they look super solid. I mean, with this said, Dewan's got to clean up penalties. Dewan made a few mental mistakes.
Hopefully Conklin's eyes all right. But
yeah. But all in all, I think I saw Conklin get pushed back one time into the backfield, but Sampson still got a couple yards out of it. I think he turned it to like a 1.5 2 yard game. It should have been like a 2-yard loss. Funny because he if you remember the play, Conklin gets pushed it back in the backfield. Sampson like literally went under their arms.
Oh yeah. He was like, whoop.
What a joy it is to be 5'9".
Did the old Chris Berman whoop?
That was in the books. Like I said, it's good, it's bad. Play calling could have been a little better. There were a couple times. I'll ask you this: some people were down on the way the first half ended. Some people thought we played it too safe. What's your thoughts on that?
Nah, I think we played exactly how it needed to be played. I mean, I'm not worried about pushing and rushing and doing all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you got to play the game the way it needs to be played, especially with a team that has some starting rookies on it, some team with questions. You got the vet Flacco in there. You got to make sure the game plan comes together. Don't just go in there and just say, hey, that's it. Full throttle. Nah, just chill out, do your thing. Do what the defense gives you. And that's exactly what I felt Flacco did. Whatever the defense gave him, he all right, did his thing. He didn't push the ball down the field when he, for no reason. He did what he had to do. And I think, it was all right. It wasn't crazy spectacular, but it was exactly what we needed. And again, here my thing with the defense, I'm going to go to it. Myles Garrett, dude. 3 sacks in a row. I'm giving him the 3rd sack. I'm not going to take that away from him. I know they're giving it to whoever the hell ever. But dude, he literally took a drive from Joe B and made it his drive. He was on offense. If they gave points for sacks, dude, he scored a shitload right there, right in a row.
Yeah. And it's just crazy because this picture is actually from 2023, but it literally happened yesterday. You wouldn't know it.
No, yeah, same uniforms and everything. The same thing, and then that's. I mean, he chased him down, did everything.
Yeah. That play was crazy. He Supermaned him. Yeah, Miles was just some other. How'd the rest of the D line look to you? Did it kind of live up to kind of what they showed in the preseason?
I think they need to grow a little more because, like I said, then up the middle, the run game kind of got us. You know, Brown was doing his thing for a little bit there until he finally, I don't know what Schwartz did. If he went in the halftime and started cleaning out lockers and said, "Hey, you're going to come back at the end of the game looking just like that if you don't get your shit right." They went out there and said 7 yards. I don't know how he did what he did, but that boy straight said, "Hey, no." Again, once halftime hit, they looked like a whole different squad. And that line just looked real good. They didn't allow shit to happen. Nobody allowed anything to happen. It was a beautiful thing to watch until, you know, our field goal kicker got out there.
Yeah, and one thing, Mason Graham in the first half. Yeah, it was almost like a basketball player. Like first half, he just kind of the physicality of an actual game kind of caught him by surprise. The second half, he looked much better, but people are gonna have their eyes on him all season because of the trade, and you know, just for sakes, it's gonna be done all year anyway. I'll start it off. Travis Hunter has 6 catches for 33 yards, 0 touchdowns. You know, I guess so debut, but that's gonna be the thing. Travis has a game like that, and our defense plays like this. You're not gonna hear a word. We give up over 25 points, and Travis Hunter goes out and has 6 for $120 and a touchdown. It's gonna be all we should have picked Travis.
See, no, it's still not gonna be like that for me because it was a trade, right? So you got to take the whole side of the trade. What you got for Travis Hunter? So you still got next year's first that you're gonna have to throw into this. So is Mason Graham that guy, the second round pick? Because wasn't Junkins the pick?
Schlesinger pick.
Was it Schlesinger? It don't matter which one it was.
One of them. Yeah.
You got to add him into it and say, would you have that or all of this? And right now, I'm good with what we got because Mason's going to grow, and he looked real good in the preseason. Schlesinger is just straight dog. And then Junkins, now we're going to know. We're going to see him. If he goes out there and starts balling out, well, then guess what? I'm cool.
But I think a lot of people are like they'd rather have Travis Hunter. They say Travis Hunter would have caught the ball, the passes. Hey,
so with Mike Evans, who we passed on in the past, and all these other wide receivers. But again, I'd rather have those 3 players, or however that worked out, and then the first next year to go with it. Because that first next year could be Caleb Downs. And then what are we gonna say here? Oh well, you know, come on.
Actually, hey, speaking of, that's what I'm gonna give. Hey, Hickman didn't play bad either.
No, he did.
For not his first game as a starter, but it's I mean, it wasn't a spot start. He wasn't filling in for injury. This is your spot until you prove otherwise. You're the man. And yeah, I'm not mad. He made a couple plays, broke up. I think he had 1 pass defense. Yeah, definitely not mad. He was good in run support. Bro, keep balling, Hickman. Keep doing your thing. Because if we turn that into a spot where we don't need to pick it, Caleb Downs.
Listen, there's another edge rusher at the U. Well, we can take him, put him on the other side. Garrett. There's another interior lineman. If Mike Hall doesn't come out and do his thing and he starts being injury prone, his last name is Orange. We call him Big Citrus over there at Iowa State, and that boy was disruptive. against. I mean, that boy was doing his thing.
Big facts, big facts. All right, enough of that one, man. Yeah, I know. Better as always next week, and
Always.
next week is a tough one. Ravens. We make the trip to Baltimore, take on the Ravens. Like I said, they took a spectacular L last night. 15 points, 6 minutes left, and you blow that game. Oh, I know Harbaugh's pissed. I know Lamar's pissed. I know Derrick Henry is super pissed. He's the one that gave him the game after, like, he looked like Bo Jackson on Tecmo Bowl, for real. And then
31, 31 years old, is doing his thing.
Yeah, I think they said he tied the record for most games over 150 yards, age 30 or more. Tied Walter Payton with 7, and then he fumbled.
One tomorrow. One next week. Listen, yeah, that he's probably the angriest out of them all because he had that game and then gave the game. God, that's crazy, man. That is crazy to have that type of game and then be the one that gave it away. Granted, the defense had to do their job too, and they did it, but still, Henry gave him the opportunity.
Yeah, but short field, quick change, like you got to take advantage of those situations. And to be fair, hey, both of these QBs been MVPs, and that's like they literally showed exactly why they've been MVPs. Because Josh Allen just came out there and handled business.
He didn't care. It didn't matter who he was, and he looked like he was ready to play everybody and beat them all.
Yeah, and it's like as a Browns fan and watching our game and then watching that game, it also sucked because his receivers made plays, and it's like that hurt. Like it's like, man, no, like that's people say it all the time. It's whether you're just a casual fan, whether you're a fanatic, whether you're an ex-pro, talking head on TV, we all say the same thing. The difference between winning and losing is a couple of plays.
Yep.
And like we watched Buffalo make those plays, and we watched our guys not make those plays. And they're sitting at 1-0, and we're sitting at 0-1. And because of that, the Ravens are sitting at 0-1. Same thing. They didn't make those plays. But looking at what they did yesterday and what we did yesterday, what scares you about next week, and what are you looking forward to?
Derrick Henry scares me. I feel like he's going to try to rip 300. I'm not worried about nobody else on that squad besides Derrick Henry. Like there's not one other person. Like, I'm not worried about Lamar because Lamar, when we usually play him, we can contain him in certain instances. We've had games where we've shut him all the way down. It's Derrick Henry that I'm worried about because he is going to be so mad that that whole thing happened.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the defense showed that they're vulnerable. I mean, the Bills have Josh Allen. They don't have superstars across their team. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have that wide receiver you can say, yeah, that's straight dog over there. They don't have that. They don't. James Cook ain't even that straight dude you could say he's a dog and a running back. I mean, he's good, but he's not that dog. Right. Like, we have that type of talent on our offense. So we're probably going to be able to move the ball and do our thing. It's Derrick Henry just relentlessly stepping on our faces as he runs down the field because he's going to get the scepter for angry run every drive, I feel, because he's going to be that pissed off.
He said, not every run. Yeah, I'm with you on that. And honestly, for me, I'm the opposite though. I'm more concerned about Lamar than Derrick Henry. Because honestly, I think we've played Derrick Henry the best out of any team in the NFL. Look, this is Derrick Henry career versus the Browns. 7 yards, 13 yards, 84 yards, 60 yards, 20 yards, 73 yards, 138 yards. 138. That was last season. So
Yeah,
he
none of
the
that shit was off a
one.
game like this. None of that shit was after some shit like that. That's what I. If he didn't have that fumble that caused them to lose, if it was some other situation why they lost, I wouldn't be as worried. But the fact that that was it, I think that dude is gonna be fucking mad.
But they were worse. I mean, they were. I don't say worse. They were in better situations. It was back when we had back the playoff season and we were rolling on the win streak. You had Chubb going into Tennessee, like who's the best back in the league. So he was up in that
Yeah,
game. We held him to 60 yards, and I think Chubb had over 100. But yeah, I mean, they've been in situations where you know, and defensively, we've had some defense every other year. We want to play great defense, so
yeah,
it's been, can he get over? Can we contain him? Can he break our? It's been that kind of battle. So it's like, to me, I'm more afraid of Lamar, especially if he has to go to the restroom, because we know what happens when Lamar goes to the restroom against the Cleveland
yeah.
Browns.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, we shut him down, and all of a sudden he's in there and comes out with superpowers. It was crazy. That was like
if
Superman
Lam-
going in the phone booth. That's not good, man.
Yo, if Lamar say I gotta pee, I'm terrified. I'm like, oh man, somebody please make him hold it. Like, nah. But no, to me, yeah, Lamar has killed us. Whether it be extending plays, or just flat out making plays with his feet. Like, especially that game, I'll never forget that game. That was,
Yeah, that was
even though we
crazy.
took the L, that might have been one of the funnest Browns games I've watched ever. Not gonna say who our quarterback was. Screw all the Baker Bros out there, but but nah, yeah, I don't know what it is. Lamar versus Burrow, like, we can keep Burrow in check. He's really only had one great game against us. I think that was his. Well, I mean, yeah, that was his rookie year. Him and Baker got into the shootout. But yeah, but that damn Lamar, man, he kills us. Mark Andrews kills us. Uh, I'm not too concerned about Zay and Bateman,
Mm-mm.
though. Yesterday kind of gave me an even better feeling. Like, obviously Denzel is Denzel, and yo, NFL, stop underrating my guy. Like, dude, Denzel Ward is one of the top 5 best corners in this league.
I agree.
Like, stop playing Denzel like he ain't that. Like,
Like he ain't the
when,
Ward. I mean, he was locked
yeah,
down Ward. Now what? He's nothing.
I'm saying, and like they always want to put these new dog Cooper DeJean. Oh, no, Cooper DeJean is not better than Denzel Ward. I'm sorry.
No,
Neither is Quinyon Mitchell. I'm
no.
sorry. I
They're young
apologize,
guys.
Scully. I know them, your boys. They're not better than Denzel Ward, bro.
They're young boys. They might be able to get to that
Right,
level eventually, but they ain't that now.
right. And now, don't take my word for it. Leave it to the best of the best. If you ask 9 out of 10 people, or 10 people, who the best receiver in the league is, I bet 7 or 8 would probably say Jamar Chase right now. You know, Jamar Chase says the player that defends him the best is Denzel Ward. So he's basically calling Denzel Ward the best DB in the league.
Yep.
If the best of the best says he's the best, guess what? He the best. So, but yeah, that's why I'm not worried. I honestly, I wish they would let him travel though. I would like to see how he would match up, like, for a full game against any of these guys.
Yeah.
Greg Newsom gave me a little bit more confidence yesterday, so now I'm confident. Getting confident in him. The only thing that concerns me is the slot. When they move Zay to the slot, then they like to move him around. That gives me concern. But if our line, aka Myles Garrett, can get that quick pressure, we can get the quick pressures. Hey, But overall, how do you like our chances next week?
We're in Baltimore. I mean, Flacco knows all about all that. If our defense can stand up like it did, I mean, we got a shot. We got a puncher's chance. I mean, we always got that because, again, our defense, it's every other year, right? This is the year. defense is going to be what it is, and and we haven't even seen the full. Like I said, there's more to add to it. So once that happens,
Yeah.
it's maybe good. But I don't know. I mean, I'll take us in the points, but I don't know how it's going to work out.
I'm hoping we just sell out to stop the run. I don't care. Play man to man all game. I'm cool with that. I'm not afraid of Bateman. Again, I like Zay versus Denzel. Sell out. I'm selling out. I might put 10 in the box, or I mean 9 in the box. I'm putting 9 in the box. I'm letting my corners go one on one all game, doing whatever I got to do. Because that's the only way. I think that's the only way they be, aside from Lamar acting a fool. If we can shut down that run, if we can make them pass, because people think I hate on Lamar. I don't hate on Lamar, man. Lamar throwing the ball in between the numbers, best quarterback in the league. If you make him throw it to the outside, that's what makes him weak. That's where his weakest point is, in passing. And I tell people, oh, you just hating, you hating. No, the numbers don't lie. Outside, make him throw it outside the numbers, you turn him into a mediocre QB. If you let him control the middle of the field with his legs and finding Andrews and finding Likely, and then that's where he kills you. So if we can control, if we can hold them as a team, I'm gonna say under 115 combined. I think we put ourselves in a position next week like we found yesterday. Just end the game. And limit our mistakes.
I agree.
Limit our mistakes, and somehow, anybody from Baltimore who works in the food industry, hey, serve Kyle Hamilton something bad, serve him up. He could deal with a little food poisoning. I don't mind if he don't play, because Kyle's a savage as well.
He is.
Yeah, credit where credit is due. I like the kid Wiggins too. I'm not gonna lie. We know where Marlon is. I'm hoping Judkins can play. I don't know. Did you hear anything on the? Did they say anything about the eligibility yet, or they?
As far as what they said they look like he's gonna be able to suit up. So I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen.
Hey, because we definitely need a bigger back. Because they're deep. I mean, they got dogs in front.
Yeah.
So we need all hands on deck in the backfield. How you think we win or we lose? We 0-2 or we 1-1?
I'm gonna say 0-2.
I can't talk you into it.
Yeah. I think it'll be a game. If we could do the hold the run game like you're saying, if we could do that, it'll be a game. But I don't see it after what happened to the Ravens. I can't see them coming out and laying down or being mentally broken. So I feel like, again, they're just gonna be more up for this game than they would have been. If they would have came out with that W, it might have been different. But, I don't know.
Nothing. If we make it ugly, the uglier we make the game,
the better off we are.
The better our chances. With the except, Flacco Joe, don't make it ugly. Please, Joe, don't make it ugly for you. Because we know. And come on, hey, win one for the Gipper. Win it for Joe. Joe's coming home. Do it for Flack. Judy, hey. Judy went to Denver and put on a show. Well, we lost that game. Maybe that's not the best example.
Hey, get Isaiah Bond more involved. I think we need him involved a little more, and I think that'll be a good thing for us.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't take a couple shots with him downfield. Maybe they tried and just didn't work out. But yeah, he's a. I don't know who. Get him out of 16. No. Not only does he not look right in the number 16, right? No, he shouldn't be allowed to wear it. But he didn't look right in 16. No. But come on, man. If I have one thing against Stefanski, that might be it, bro. There's some numbers that you've given out that you probably shouldn't have given out.
Shouldn't have touched.
Yeah, 16 is one of those numbers.
Unless all of a sudden you put him back there to kick returns and punt returns, and he starts doing his thing. All right, by all means, he can wear that number.
Absolutely. But along with us, I mean, there's other games on the slate. We'll run through our picks, but I guess first we start tonight though. Monday Night Football. We got Vikings Bears. JJ first game, first start, going against for some reason America's sweethearts, the Chicago Bears. People like the Bears, love everything they're doing, like the roster. And I've heard multiple people say they think the Bears win the division. This was pre Micah Parsons trade though.
Yeah.
So all right, who you got tonight?
Pre-Micah Parsons trade, I had the Bears finishing last in a division. Now Micah Parsons trade, I have them finishing last in other divisions. But I got Minnesota. I think JJ is going to do what he did in college. Again, you give him a game plan, he knows how to dink and doink the ball. TJ Hawkinson's going to have a big game, I believe. I think the Jet will let off one, but I think Aaron Jones is going to be big for them. Aaron Jones is going to be huge for them because, again, JJ will show what he can do, but that run game is what it's going to be. And as long as he feel comfortable with that run game behind him, I think JJ is going to show out a little bit. So I like Minnesota.
All right. I'm right there with you. I think JJ is going to be managed very well. Like if they could do it with Sam Darnold, they could do it with JJ. I like JJ coming out of college. I know a lot of people didn't. They use his college, but he did what he was asked to do in college.
Yep.
Like he did exactly what, and it worked all the way to a national championship. So I can't be mad at that. But I think he's better than people give him credit for. He's had he is a rookie, but he's had a year to look and learn. Especially
like a year
with
sitting there.
Yeah, like with the year Sam Darnold had, he got to watch good quarterback play.
Yep.
Like, so it wasn't like he was just sitting for a terrible team. Like, he got to learn from pros. So I think he'll come out and have a solid game. And Caleb, I'm not the biggest fan of Caleb.
No.
I'm not the biggest fan of, like, the Bears as an organization. I know we're the pun of the butt of a lot of people's jokes. Hey, the Bears on that list, too. The Bears have never had a franchise quarterback. I'm sorry, I do not count. Jim McMahon was not a franchise quarterback.
He was just that crazy dog they needed at that moment, man. That whole team was nutcases. They were all lonely.
But give me the Vikings tonight. I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be entertaining, good to watch. I'm gonna go. Let's go 24-17. I like that.
Yeah, I like that score too.
All right. But, hey, looking at the next week, man. Starting early Thursday night, we get a good one. And remember, me and Wildcard Mar on the Audible channel, we got the Thursday night post game, so come see us after Washington Green Bay.
I know Wildcard's probably a little upset. I said the Chargers was going to win. I said the Chiefs wasn't going to win the division. I said they might not make the damn playoffs. I said all sorts of shit. And then Wildcard watched his own player shoulder check the living daylights out of another one. And straight to the
IR. Hey, yeah, it's rough for Chiefs Kingdom.
I was like, damn, Travis, dude, I feel like he got paid to do that.
Hey, that's some Browns type activity right there.
Listen, and then I feel like the teammates or someone on the Chiefs sideline paid Tart to smack the daylights out of him after that. Like, go ahead and open palm his ass.
For real, though, for real. Man, the Commanders going to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Packers beat the Lions yesterday. Surprised a lot of people. Micah, hey, he got a sack in his debut.
He did.
They looked solid, man. They looked really solid.
All over
the Commanders, they got the dub, but they didn't really look all that spectacular. Going on the road, week 2, short week. I got to go with the home team. I'm going with Green Bay.
You know who did look spectacular though? Deebo Samuel.
He did.
Oh, he's fat and slow now. He went out there and said, "What?" I was like, he straight did that shit from Grown Ups to Meadows, Tim Meadows in there, not Tim Meadows.
Yeah.
It was like what? Dude, I'm telling you, Devo did the same. But yeah, I agree with you, man. It's hard to go against Green Bay after what they just did against a Detroit team that was healthy and they supposed to be this and that, and they went out there and blanked them. That defense looked a lot better than what we expected it to be. And then the offense, I mean, Love just dropping dimes everywhere. Everybody was getting involved. Josh Jacobs did his thing. You know, Reed, you had Dobbs, you had Golden, you had everybody. Tucker Crop, all these dudes was just doing their thing. But yeah, it's going to be hard to go to Lambeau for another home game for Green Bay and expect to get that W. I think it'll be close, but I think Green Bay gets it.
I'm with you. Say Browns, we're going into Baltimore, take on the Ravens. Just like you, yeah, my heart wants me to pick the Browns, but my head has to go with the Ravens. Like I said, but I regardless, I don't think we get blown out of the wire. I think it'll be another disappointing play here, play there, and we'll be talking about the same thing next week type of game.
Hey, I'll take Cleveland in the double-digit points they're gonna give us because that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna give us like 14 points or some crazy shit. I'll take that.
I don't know. I don't think. I think I'm gonna guess.
Well, maybe not with the defense the way it looked, but
yeah, I think we'll probably if we opened up 5.5 Cincinnati at home, with them losing.
That would be 8 if it was somewhere else.
I'm gonna say 8. I'm gonna say 8.5. It'll probably open at 8.5.
I'm taking.
I'm get. Yeah, I'll take that bet too. Jacksonville Jaguars going down to Cincinnati. Cincinnati's home opener. Jacksonville looked a lot better than I thought they would, but of course they played the Panthers, so take it with a grain of salt. Cincinnati. Joe Burrow has never won a Week 2 game in his career. He's never won a Week 2 football game.
That's crazy. This guy is so great. Crazy. He's never done a lot of things.
Yeah. I think that streak is going to end. I'm taking the Bengals to start 2-0 for the first time in a long time. Beat Jacksonville.
Look, Jacksonville was playing Carolina, but Carolina started coming back towards the end of that a little bit, and they started looking better. I think Carolina was so slow getting out the gates that Jacksonville just did their thing, and they're not going to do that against Cincy. Cincy at home, coming off that, they know that was a gifted, like, the whole Browns team walked over and wrapped a W and gave it to them. So there you go, man. We did that one. That was for you. And, yeah, Joey B's going to be 2-0. I don't know if this is a good thing for Cincinnati or what, because they have never started like this. It's been a long time, so maybe they're going to get the wins early and they're going to lose later. I don't know. But
that would suck.
Hey, we're 8-0, and then they lose all the I like Cincinnati.
It would suck even more. Let's say we start out like 1-5. They start out 5-1, and then it just flips.
Switch.
And we both finish like 6-11.
Oh my god! But we get the win at the end.
Crazy. Yeah. Oh, that'd be so crazy. The Giants going to Jerry's World, take on the Cowboys. Giants. I had somebody tell me that the Giants were going to win the East. They was on that good.
Chicago was going to win the North.
But they talking about benching Russ already. He's going to get another shot at it. Dallas, for all things, Dallas didn't look terrible last week. Give me the Cowboys at home, man. Without the weather delay.
Yeah, that was fucking insane. Just like Jacksonville had that. See, that weather delay down there. That was crazy. Yep. God, that Giants defense could be so much better. And I think, I mean, again, you played a Jaden Daniels, so you played a crazy quarterback that moves. You played a shifty team with a lot of utility players on it that can do different things. I think they can handle Dak and that offense. I'm just worried about the Giants offense be able to do anything against Dallas. Like, it's going to have to be Tracy and Scatterbro that do something, because the secondary was able to lock down the receivers of Philly in a sense, to where Philly didn't even have to worry about using them. They used Goddard and the run game and killed Dallas. So now if they can use the tight end and everything and do their shit, I mean, the Giants could possibly win. I think this is going to be a closer game.
Yeah.
God, I hate to do this. I guess I'm going to give the Cowboys the win.
Hey, fair enough. Chicago going in Detroit, take on the Lions. Lions coming off the L at Green Bay. I do not see them going down 0-2, especially 0-2 in the division.
No.
Definitely see them coming out on fire and getting the win against the Bears. We'll see what the Bears do tonight. I imagine the Bears will be 0-1, and that'll send the Bears to 0-2 in the division. So yeah, give me the Lions at home.
There's going to be a lot of bust chance after this game, because they're going to start saying Caleb Williams can't do this job or something, because I don't think he's that great of a quarterback either. And all the mental stuff going on with him. It's a mental thing for me. He might have all the talent in the world, but he's mentally, he can't do this. Like, this isn't his thing. But yeah, Detroit's not going to go 0-2. They're too talented, too good. They're going to be pissed off at how they played and what went down. So yeah, Detroit should get that win at home.
Yeah, Jameer, give me something, man. You can't change the number to 0 and not do nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Patriots going down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. The Dolphins looked like trash yesterday, bro.
Yeah, they going for the number 1 pick.
Yeah, hearing rumblings of them trying to trade Tariq. Micah Fitzpatrick about to ask for another trade out of you. Like, I told y'all I didn't want to be here in the first place. Hell, y'all send me back. New England, they didn't look terrible. They didn't good. I mean, they looked they could have won that game.
Yes.
Drake didn't, I think Drake is continuing to develop. I think they just need somebody in that receiving core to step up and be the leader. Trayvon looking like a player.
Yes.
And the defense, they just got to make a couple more plays, a play here and there, and they win that game. But again, Miami just looked like crap. I can't, in good faith, pick them to win the game. So give me the Patriots on the road.
Yeah. To be honest, Miami might need to call us and ask for Dylan Gabriel or something, because two is just not helping. We'll take Tyreek Hill, and you could take Dylan Gabriel. Because yeah, Miami looks like they're shooting to be number 1. I'm willing to bet by trade deadline, Tyreek's gone. Waddle could be possibly out of there. Tua is going to be benched. Mike Daniel's going to be fired. It's going to be a whole shit show burning down there. The heat on the other side of the bench isn't going to be the only thing on fire. That whole team's going to be burnt down.
Yeah.
And I love New England. I picked them to be that team that sneaks into the playoffs.
Me too.
And Henderson, he looks good. What's that guy's name? Booty? Booty? Mm-hmm. I don't know how the hell you say his last name, but it's some weird shit like that. 100-something yards. I mean, I think if Diggs steps up a little bit more and they give Henderson the rock, let him just be your back. But get Ramondre Stevenson, put him in a trade somewhere. Ramondre can be good. Put him somewhere else. You probably get something for him or add to your team. But yeah, I like New England.
And Christian Gonzalez didn't play yesterday either. So
yeah.
The next game, 49ers go down to New Orleans. New Orleans is the worst team in the NFL. Give me the Niners. I will probably never pick the Saints to win this entire season.
Saints could have won that game.
They could have, but I can't pick them.
I think that's another team. Olave's going to be traded. Kamara's going to be traded. They're going to bring in Tyler Shaw just to see what they can do, and then they're going to worry about a quarterback in the draft. San Fran, they did what they had to do. Purdy did what he had to do. They won on the road in Seattle, and that's tough regardless of what the hell's going on. And they
another game they got gifted.
Yeah.
Another game they got gifted.
But yeah, I like San Fran.
Buffalo and the Jets. This game just got fun.
Yes, it did.
Was Justin Fields a fluke? Was it the early season? Now we got some new film. We don't know. We'll find out though. With Buffalo, it's just too much. Too much. They're on a mission. They were my pick to win the Super Bowl this year. So going Buffalo 2-0.
I'm gonna do the same, but it's gonna be real close. I think the Jets. Okay. They're there to play. Fields is showing what he can do. He's finally got talent around him, and that defense. It was there. It was just. It probably wore the hell out. I mean, there was a lot of shit going on. I mean, the one time they let what's his name get behind the whole offense. I'm like, this game's over, and then that dude somehow was magically wide open back there. I was like, what the but I think it's gonna be close for Buffalo.
Yeah. My only thing, Justin, stop trying to get people killed. You take the hit yourself.
Oh man, Garrett Wilson got smoked.
He should have ran. Yeah, he should have ran it.
I thought he was going to run.
He would have got the first down. Then he saw them two linebackers and said, "Nope."
I think in the back of his head, he knew what the media would have said if he didn't get the first down. No, he didn't want to. He was scared to use his arm. Didn't want to do what a real quarterback should. So he did what a real quarterback should, and then watched his wide receiver get decapitated on my
right. You got Wilson jacked up, man. Seahawks going to Pittsburgh home opener. I think Pittsburgh offensively looked a lot better than a lot of people thought they would.
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers for damn sure looked a lot better than a lot of people thought he would. That was a fun game to watch. Seattle, they gave one away, turned the ball over in your own territory. They just gave it away. That might have been worse than our loss. But again, you got a West Coast team traveling to the East Coast. It's always tough. Just give me Pittsburgh at home.
Yeah, Seattle couldn't get it done at home and caused their own mistakes. Yeah, going to the East Coast, going to Pittsburgh. Even though it looked like that defense has holes in it, and it's not the same defense we're used to in Pittsburgh because Fields tore them the hell up.
He did.
But yeah, I'm going to take Pitt at home.
Yeah, should have kept Minka, but I'm glad you didn't because, bro, that dude averaged a touchdown a game against us.
Hey.
Rams coming east to take on Tennessee. I know I just said, tough thing to come east, but they're facing a rookie quarterback. So easy pickings. Give me the Rams to beat Tennessee on the road.
Yeah. We were just talking about how West Coast teams coming east just, don't do it, but this West Coast team's going to do it. They're going to tear apart Ward. That young defense is looking real nice.
Yeah. Carolina coming off the L, taking on Arizona. Give me the Cardinals. Early season Cardinals are actually a decent team, and I want to believe in Carolina, but just what I saw yesterday before the delay, just nah. I think Arizona squeaks one out in a close game.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison looked good yesterday.
Yeah.
I like Trey Benson, their backup running back. I think he's actually the guy that's going to take the job soon enough. And yeah, Carolina, they still got some growing pains. They're still trying to get some things together. So yeah, Arizona.
This turned into a fun game as well. Hey, Broncos Colts. With a real Danny Dimes, please stand up. We're going to find out because that Denver secondary is like that. Yeah, but I got Denver taking this one on the road. It's not that actually it is. I just don't believe in. I don't.
Just
the Colts. It's not that I don't believe. It's more than I don't believe in their staff, their coaching staff. And it sucks. It sucks what's happening with Anthony Richardson. They need to get him out of there right now. Sign another quarterback because you've ruined his confidence. And if something happens to Daniel Jones, or if he just starts playing bad, you can't go to Anthony Richardson. You've already told him what you think about him. So, and again, like I say, this game we're gonna find out what Daniel Jones is. But he had a great week 1. Can't take that away from him. But this Broncos defense is something different. They were best in the league last year. You got the reigning defense player of the year. they can stop the run. Like, yeah, we're gonna find out what they are. I got the Broncos on the road.
I do too. I got the Broncos on the road, and if Danny Dimes comes out and becomes Indiana Jones and does this again against a real defense, all
I
right,
will apologize.
we'll start really looking at the guy who's in the Temple of Doom stealing jewels and shit. But
Yeah.
I like Denver.
What a lot of people might consider the game in a week, but based on how Kansas City looked last week, I don't know. Philly going to Arrowhead. Hey, Philly looked solid until the delay. The delay that delay completely changed that game.
Yeah, it did.
Kansas City, they did not look like who we thought they were against the Chargers. But to be fair, the Chargers defense they've always kind of played Kansas City tough. So
it's all about injuries for that defense. If they're healthy, they're great. The minute they start getting injured, it's over with.
Yep. Hey, can we get another one of those out of Hollywood Brown? You know, that was probably the brightest spot on the Chiefs scene. I don't know. I'm gonna go Kansas City just because they're at home, but I'm not confident. I'm not confident.
You could have said this game was going to be one of those games where KC wants to get back for the Super Bowl. They were embarrassed. They looked, they were made to look vulnerable and weak and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But now when we saw Week 1, we're like, this whole revenge tour or redemption shit that everyone's chanting. Nick Wright out there, they're coming back to business. Well, they just got handed the business right to their ass. So I don't. I'm not a big believer in KC. Again, like I've stated over and over, I think they might be third in that division. They might miss the damn playoffs because there's a lot of things going on here. Rasheed Rice with the suspension. Now Xavier Worthy with a broken body. I feel like when they said dislocated shoulder, they were being nice. I feel like the whole body might be, that side might be messed up. But Philly, especially if Jalen Carter plays and there's no extra suspension because they got rid of him for the game or whatever happens there, Jalen's going to come out and show, hey, look, I'm pissed that I did what I did, but even though he got spit at first and they showed that afterwards, Jalen's going to wreak havoc, and I think Philly's ready to do this. And the wide receivers are going to show out too because, again, KC's defense didn't look like KC's defense the last couple of years. So I like Philly.
Atlanta against Minnesota. Atlanta looks surprisingly good, but of course over the last couple of seasons they've actually played Tampa Bay pretty well. They swept them last season, as I was reminded by a Falcons fan. But that was with Kirk Cousins at quarterback, and this year it was Michael Penix. He looked better than I thought he would yesterday. I'll give him that. But Brian Flores is a different beast, and he doesn't like young quarterbacks. I look for Minnesota to get it done at home. And Minnesota's a tough place to play. Of loud state, that might be the loudest stadium in the NFL.
They blow that big ass horn. Shit.
Yeah, they get that skull chant going. That's really
you still hear that shit all the way in the fourth quarter.
So I'm gonna go with the Vikings at home against the Falcons.
You know what? I think Atlanta will make it interesting. They're gonna play tough, but I feel like Minnesota in the end is gonna come out and they're gonna get the W.
Okay. I don't want to talk about this game, so I don't want to talk about Baker Mayfield. Tampa.
All right, we'll talk about the Ohio State boy.
Tampa Bay against Houston, going down to Texas. Hey, I need Baker to be out of the NFL. It's not even because I hate Baker. I have nothing against Baker Mayfield. What I hate is the Baker Bros. No, the Baker Bros. Every time he does something, we should have kept him or whatever. Like I need Baker to like be out of the NFL within the next 3 seasons. Because unless we get like unless the next
They're not
QB we
gonna shut
deem is our franchise, yeah, they're it's not. And look, we literally have to win the Super Bowl before Baker. That's the only thing that's gonna say we have to win one if he wins. Because if he wins one, oh my God,
That's all.
yeah. If Baker Mayfield, I'm putting it on the record right now. If Baker Mayfield wins the Super Bowl before the Cleveland Browns, I'm done being a Browns fan. I will stop being a Browns fan. Like that can't happen. That just can't happen. I cannot have that in my life.
I mean, it can happen. That's the problem. That's why this is so funny.
It can't. Please, God, don't let this happen. But in this game, I'm gonna go with Houston at home. No, Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb looked decent yesterday. He kind of showed a couple flashes. I think he averaged over 5 yards a carry, 13 carries, like 60 plus yards. I don't think they gave him the ball enough.
Yeah.
I think like it was a weird game. Like Houston played this game so weird. Like just playing too conservative and not too conservative, but it was not it. I heard somebody say that they were playing like they were losing the whole game.
I expected a lot.
I think that's fair. Yeah. Yeah. Like the Rams were not. They could have won that game easy. The next one, I'm gonna take him at home over Tampa. Even though, you're Ohio State fan. The Mecca.
Yeah, he's won.
Yeah. He looked really solid filling in for Chris Godwin. I think that's something we're gonna have to look at going on down the road. How they work Chris Godwin back into the fray. Especially if Emeka keeps looking like this. Yeah,
on the trade block, week 8.
Sure. But who you got?
This is tough because Houston should have won that game. They lacked a lot. I don't know. It fucking pissed me off because I picked them in my pick'em league. Tampa though, what can you say? They just Tampa. But I'll go with you. I'm gonna take Houston at home. I think CJ does what he needs to do, gets the job done.
Yeah. And then also that game's Monday night. We're 2 Monday night games, so that's the first Monday night game.
Why they start doing that now? All of a sudden? First it was week 1. We're doing 2 Monday night games. Now we're gonna go to week 2, and now that's gonna be 2 Monday night games. Is it because of the Brazil game? Is that why?
I have no idea. But Chargers Raiders. That's the second Monday night game. That'll be right here in Vegas. Hey, both teams look relatively good in their first game. Hey, Gino put on yesterday. Genty had a solid game. Brock Bowers is that dude, man. He's definitely tight. Yeah, he's definitely tight in one though. Pete Carroll, man, looks like he's got that thing turned around, but I'm still not 100% sold. Chargers, obviously, we saw what they did in Brazil. How much of jet lag? Are we getting our timing back? Are we getting, back to our time zone? Hey, that's real. That thing is real, man. International travel will drain you. For those who've never been out of the country, traveling international will mess you up. But I like the Chargers to recover. I like Herbert more than I do Geno. I like the Chargers defense more than I like the Raiders defense, even though I do like Ashton Genty. He played very well. This kid, what's his name? Tucker? Trey Tucker?
Oh yeah, Trey Tucker.
Yeah. Hey, that kid, they might have something right there. Yeah.
He showed it last year.
Yeah. But there's a number 1 on the Chargers side. It was Quentin Johnson, who looked, he looked like that too.
He went from drop McGee to holy shit.
Yeah. Like I said, I like his quarterback a lot better, so I'm gonna take the Chargers on the road in Vegas.
I'm going to take the Chargers because Herbert, he's got to show out this year. People are doubting the shit out of him after, oh, well, he had a good rookie year and then he hasn't done shit since. Well, he's got to show out. You got Quentin Johnson somehow with glue on his hands. Look like Orlando from Replacements now all of a sudden catching the ball. Keenan Allen's back where he should have stayed and been. He's looking good. He had some nice catches. He actually was caught more balls and was targeted more than most. Ladd is the dude. Ladd is that dude. And I love Omarion Hampton. I think he's going to really show out in this game too. But yeah, that defense, during James, Khalil Mack was looking nice. Tart, he's smacking people around and throwing people to the ground. So I like the Chargers.
All right, there you got it, man. So I picked for week 2. Hey, take it with a grain of salt, man. Don't lose any money on our account. Gamble responsibly for those who pick. And don't take our word for anything. It's not our fault.
No, I don't
know. All right, hey, man. That's all we got for the week, man. Hey, it's been what, about an hour 20? We get up out of here. Let the folks know where they can find you for the rest of the week.
Hey, man, hit us up at the Man Cave 8172, that YouTube channel, boy. Come and subscribe. It costs nothing to hit that button. So come do that. Watch us tomorrow. We got Sports Madness. Me and Jay and Scully will probably jump in there. We got Off the Rails on Thursday. We also preview the game. We do the other side. You got Bobby and KC doing the post game. We preview the game, do our thing, talk about all sorts of craziness. Open mic Saturday night, talking everything but sports. And then you'll get the flight. You're an Eagles fan or you're a fan of someone in that division and you want to argue with somebody, that'll go live too with Scully.
So absolutely. And of course myself, every Friday right here, Audible Sports Podcast with Sports Meets Life and Culture. That's Fridays, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Tomorrow I'll be on with the fellas from the Rec Room Weekly. You catch me on that at about 10 Eastern. We kick that off. Thursday, like the man said, Thursday after Commanders Packers, me and Wildcard Mars, also on the Audible channel, we'll be doing our Thursday night post-game show. And of course Friday's the original Audible Sports Podcast. And then of course every Monday catch me, Big Mike, right here 2:16 Eastern, GameTime216. We'll be talking all things Cleveland sports. Right now it's all about the Browns, the Buckeyes when they play somebody worthy for us to talk about, and we will talk crap about the Guardians once they finally are eliminated from playoff contention. We're gonna get this miserable baseball season over with.
And the
tired
NBA
of dragging on. Yep. NBA season is almost right upon us with the Cavs. Hey, shout out to everybody watching on X, aka Twitter. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all click on the links in the video. Sub to the channel so y'all can come on back next week. Also, hey, give us a follow on Twitter. Hit us with any questions or if there's anything you want us to talk about specifically. Hey, we'll answer those and get right back with you. So, other than that, I'm going to steal one from my guy Walker Amar. Hey, take care of yourselves and each other. And remember, when you hear them dogs barking, that means Cleveland is in the building.